Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to another episode here on the Debt-Free Farm. Today, it is the aftermath, people. This is field 115, the big field that we planted on the contract yesterday, which brought in a lot of money, but cost us a lot to get going there. So, whilst we did recoup that money, we didn't make quite as much profit as we wanted to, but we're back up to 60,000. At one point yesterday, we did get down to about 8,000. If you have seen the live stream there, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, links in the description and at the end of the video here. Go and find out what's going on. So we're going to tidy up today. What I'm going to do is just turn on the JCB. We did a lot of ferrying around in this guy yesterday. Worked a treat. Getting a few hours on the clock, and we're going to take the Deutz back as well. We're going to clean up our tractors today. We've got a little bit of grassland that we can get ready. We might even be able to get mowing. A little bit of fertilizer left in this guy that we're going to put into field probably 82, I think it is. But first of all, we're just going to stick on follow me. And let's get this taken back. We've got some diesel for our tractors as well. We've got some extra egg crates. Going to need all of these things in a little while. And yeah, let's get ourselves back away here. Took us a long time, but it did a live stream yesterday where it took us approximately... are you following, or are you just going super slow? It took us approximately 2 hours, the whole 2 hours to do that field. Let's kick this guy up, give him some speed. There we go. That looks better. And away we go. So yeah, very pleased that we had the JCB for this as well. Allowed me to kind of do another contract whilst this was working. And just do its thing. Excellent. We're now at the point as well where we are all drilled up. Our 2 fields that we own have wheat in the ground. So that's fantastic. Don't need to worry about that anytime soon. There we go. Dragging this trailer on the rear wheel steer forklift like this does bring some steering issues, but there we go, we're through. And I don't have any mirrors to show me what's going on back there, so I've got to just trust that it's all good. And away we go. We got about, I think it's about 2,500 litres of diesel behind me as well. Should be plenty to keep our machines going for the short term. Like I say, we'll get the tractors back there. They probably need to be repaired actually. And we're going to look into how our markets are doing. Because I want to buy our baler before we start the next round of silage, because I'm sick of leasing one. So we'll see if we can get a good baler there. I think the versions that we have right now or available to us are around 25,000 for that class, which is, if we buy it now, it means that we're done. We don't have to look into getting it again. So that's something we could definitely do. But we might sell a trailer load of something first, just to allow us to have the money to do so. It could even be silage. Silage was looking pretty good. Certainly was. What I'm going to do is dial down our time again. There we go. Now, we are going to all the way up to the roundabout here. I'll stay on this road. And I'm going to ping around. Oh, we're really not far away. Not far at all. But yeah, it's been a beautiful day here. You can see it's a nice sunny evening. We're in the middle of spring now, so we're perfect time for us to be able to start our forage work for our first cut. So we're going to get the mower out there. We've got 3 fields around the farm that we want to get done. One of which may well get turned straight back into a arable field once it's lifted. I don't know. I'm still figuring that one out. But yeah, we do need to think about trying to make as much money as possible from our fields. That's for sure. And we still have as well, we're waiting for high demand for, we have wheat and barley in the silo. We don't have a great amount, but we do have some of each. So we're hoping that we can get some great demand for that, because I really want to, well, I need to sell my crops off at some point. That's always good. And what we'll do, we'll just stop the Deutz on the roadside, I think, because that's going to be going into the field. I'm going to let you go, knowing what I do about cars on FS. This is where it gets a little bit tricky with this setup here because it is a bit long. Doesn't behave like you'd quite expect it to sometimes. Just gonna take our time going through here. There we go. So how you all doing anyway? Hope everyone's fantastic. It is Wednesday at time of recording here. We're going to be putting this up a little bit late because I do have some encoding issues I'm trying to figure out. Mixture of Windows updates and Premiere Pro not working properly, I do believe. So that's always fun. I'll have to get that one figured out soon. So this is more than anything is quite a test just to see if it's actually going to work and behave. It should do. Around we go there. And back into the yard. So what we'll do, we'll stick this in the usual place, I do believe. Where should I put the diesel tank? Oh, they might get lined up along there actually. So out we get. Okay, we're going to have to knock those off in a little bit, I think. And then we can take care of those egg boxes as well. Life will be good. For now, though, I'm just going to go and jump back over to the Deutz. I have to walk on over, as always. We'll get that all set up. And it's only a small field there. It really won't take too long to cover, but it just allows us to actually... Once that's done, it's already been sprayed as well, so it's finished, really. It'll be in a great place. Farmers just leaving their tractors abandoned on the road. As you can see, this guy here is in need of a bit of a service and a refuel. That's for sure. I seem to spend all my time spreading fertilizer these days. This has already had, you can see there's already a slight change in the colour here. That is herbicide that we put down to spray off some weeds. Didn't cover the whole field there. Apparently that's because it only does it when it's actually needs it, so that's what it could be. The rest of it is looking good. I should have more than enough in the tank here to get this all finished off. This little fertilizer spreader has been an absolute dream. It's so cheap, but it's got a good spread width, it's got a good speed run into it. And you can just absolutely fly around. And for what I've used this probably more than anything else right now, I would say. It's really, really good. Nice to get a little bit older as well. Okie dokie. Spin up here. So let me know what you're doing with the rest of your week here, what you're working on, what you're looking forward to in terms of the class DLC. That is only days away now, really. It's not far at all, and I cannot wait to get onto it. Really cannot. Unfortunately, well, I know I won't be getting it early, but yeah, I just cannot wait. It's going to be so good. Got a few ideas for other tractors lined up as well for that time when we do need to upgrade, get a little bit more power into here. Got some good ones. Some potentially really good ideas, actually. Might be going to a John Deere. Also hoping that Black Sheep Modding's Massey pack arrives soon, because they'll definitely come on, I think. That would be great to have on some old school Masseys. And see what power ranges they have there, because they do look fantastic in my mind. Let me know if you've had a look at those, what you think of them as well. I know I think there's a video going around, but there's definitely some screenshots of them. They look superb. Oh, it's nice to see an old Massey. No, get over there. That's better. Get it all in one swing. And then yeah, once we get this done and get the spreader and hook there, we've really got to just turn our attention to grass work really for now. There'll be some more contracts coming in for mowing, baling, that kind of thing, but for now, yeah, we just need to get going. I am hoping that the field 115 that we were finish the big contract off in. I'm hoping and expecting to see some contract work there for spraying fertilizer and spreading. So if we do, that'd be great, because that'd be a big field, but still something you can achieve quite quickly. So we get a good amount of money in for every hit there, I should imagine. Ooh, gonna come for me. There you go. We'll get that gate later on. So yeah, this field straight in front of us is one of the fields that we're going to mow, and I might turn that straight over into an arable field. I think just a different shape really, something we can crack on with. And around we go here. Fantastic. So, first order of business here, we will clear a little bit more space. Pull that forward a touch. Really would love to clear that junk out that corner as well. Would vastly improve the situation. Egg boxes can go around the corner there, get those all stacked up out the way. Make sure I pick these up nice and evenly. There you go. Now, the reason we did pick up extra egg boxes, the price of eggs right now is fairly terrible. What I would like to do is keep hold of the ones that we make until we can actually get rid of them for a good price. So I thought we'd get an extra couple of boxes in here, so that would be possible. And then yeah, we can just kind of hold them on until we don't need to worry about that anymore. So that's the plan there. Now with seasons, I'm yet to kind of figure out just how slow the production rate is for eggs. Well, we can check that one out though, I suppose. There we go. And then we got a diesel. Every tractor on here is struggling for diesel right now. I think what we'll do, we'll continue to use those barrels of diesel, which was a mod on the mod hub, I do believe, because it's a lot cheaper than what we can do in terms of a placeable diesel tank. I believe one of those big barrels is either 600 or 300 pounds. So it really is a significantly cheaper option. No, there you go. My only wonder is, how on earth are we going to get these barrels off? Because they look heavy. Gonna roll onto its side, I wonder. Oh. No. No, I cannot. Well, we're going to have a look into how that's going to work. We need those to move at some point. I certainly cannot pick those up. They're super heavy. So for now, we'll get this. We'll do what we can control. We need to wash this down first, as we should always do after spreading fertilizer. The fertilizer being highly corrosive. Do it. Alright, so what we'll do, we'll get this all put away here. We'll stick the mower onto the front, and we might even go and have a look at tackling some headlands there as well. But we'll get all this done, shuffling around the yard first, and then we'll catch up with you in a little bit. Alright then folks, welcome back. We are all kind of packed up now. What I'm thinking of doing, we've got the mower on the back obviously to start making some more silage fairly soon. As I look down on the seasons chart here, the pricing, you can see that the price right now is looking pretty good for silage. There we go, that's about 114, maybe a bit less than that actually, 105 maybe. But yeah, it's about nearly the highest it'll be apart from the middle of winter. So I have 20 bales. That's only going to be valid for the rest of the day. After that, it does kind of drop quite sharply back down there. So I wonder if it's worth selling those bales today. Let's see if I go into here. Let's see where we can actually sell that stuff first. The eggs are doing really well actually. Heavens above. Got one box of eggs I could go and sell quite easily. Prices per 1,000 litres. Okay. Alright, so very much worth thinking about. I'm actually doing alright from financing right now. If I look at see if any more contracts are coming through as well, there is one for field 115. So there you go. It's the first job coming back through. So that's a start. We knew that was going to kind of arrive anyway. So we might even get spraying that in the next few days as well. And that'll leave us in a much better position. That's 11,000 as well. Heavens. We will accept that and we'll start that later on. For now though, this is very much just the aftermath of that big job anyway. We're all tied up. We're ready to go with the silage in the morning. And we'll see how that all looks. So until then though, thank you ever so much for watching. I have been Simulation for the Nation. Just a bit of a short update really for you today. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have and you've yet to do so, don't forget to hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button and we'll be back with more in the coming days. Until next time though, have yourself a great day. Enjoy what you're doing as always. And we'll see you all later.